What's up, everybody? How you doing today? Like talk a little shit. Today's topic is: are you the person that you want other people to be to you? You know, we all want somebody to be special to us in all type of ways. But are you that person? You know, nowadays we set rules, trends, and all type of stuff as black people, but we never be the person that we want others to be to us. You know, we like to use people, abuse people, fast talk them, run cons on them, never come together, don't do nothing that's equal. Nowadays, we gotta learn how to be equal as people. Take the time to have some loyalty in your life. How can you shake a man's hand and not treat him as your equal? You want to treat your friends as guinea pigs. You want to use and abuse. Play games with them. Try to control their life. Turn your problems into their problems. Nowadays, we got to commit to being the person that we want others to be to us. Why play games with people that's around you? Why manipulate the people that's around you? Use them to be tools to your strategy. Don't use them as pawns. We got to come together. You can't make this world better by playing the people who love you. See, the only reason you playing the people that love you because you weak. Them the people you closest to, them the people who trust you, so they got their guards down. Go pick on somebody who got their guards up. Play the long con, the long con. Think like an elephant. Remember everything. You think people is sleepwalking, but people is not sleepwalking, they woke. But you steady trying to play this shit on. And then you wonder why you don't have no loyalty in your life. You wonder why people always look down on you. You wonder why people don't trust you. You nothing to be trusted, no added value. You are a person that play games, that only see one side of the street. You see what you want. But the things that you want, you taking from the person that you committed to, that you involved with, you dealing with, you handling, or you doing business with. You know, it's a lot of people that I know that cannot get credit for $10 in the hood. You can't get credit for $10 because you a sucker ass nigga. And you know you stay coattail riding, holding niggas' dicks, not doing the correct things. And that's why you can't get credit for $10. You one of them people? You know, let's start coming together, connecting each other. You know, when we was little, they had that little thing where you put all the dots together and then you get a picture. Let's put all our dots together and see what our picture is. But we gotta weed out the little scandalous ass, funny little, playing games, manipulating people out your life in order to grow. I know it's hard. Love is real. But how can you deal with feelings when somebody taking you backwards? Understand the game, recognize the game, and use it to your advantage. People want to grow nowadays. Nobody want to get left behind. So if you don't want to get left behind, you got to make real moves. You got to do real things in your life. You got to make the hard decisions. And the hard decisions is dumping loose weight. People don't love you if they willing to let you love them more than you love yourself. You gotta love yourself more than you love anybody. I mean, your kids. Now, I love my kids more than I love me. But anybody else, they gotta come second behind you. How can you push your dreams if you fall in somebody else's coattail? They're not leading you where you wanna go. You need to find your direction. Pick your own battles to fight. Travel down your own terrain. If you don't know what you're trying to get, you got to figure that out. Look with inside of yourself. Find out what makes you tick. Understand the process that make your blood pressure go up. You know, if you don't understand yourself, you'll never understand the world, because you'll never understand how you fit in. You trying to fit in your place, your lane. If you not being who you are, you following somebody else's shadow, you will never live up to your expectations. Who are you as a man? You trying to be what they are? They may be bums. You may be a king, but you following bums and you never get to your castle. Learn how to run the route that the coach designed for you. This not 3 flies up. This not kill a pill. This structure. And you got to have structure in your life in order to grow. People always moving left and right, going where other people go, following what other people do. You too weak-minded to disagree with a person. And then you end up falling victim to their crimes, their problems, and guilty by association. How can you make things happen if you're not really making things happen? It's time to make moves. 2020 been terrible. Everything that went bad for everybody. But what's good about it? What do you see in it? What did you get out of it? Do you just see all the things that bad? Or do you see the things that you got out of it? You got to give a little to get a little. You want to win 100, you got to bet 100. You can't bet $20 and win 100. You know, sometimes you got to bet on yourself. You got to bet on the people that you love. You know, we love people. We don't want to bet on them because we are the people who tearing them down. How can you bet on the person that you tearing down? How can you bet on the person that you on top of their back? You know, we give good advice to them only when it don't come to us. Oh, this is what the world going to you. But you ain't going to tell them what you doing to them. What you doing to that person. What's your strategy, bro? How you living? What you working with? What you dealing with? You know, people have a fistful of money and think that that's something. Man, that shit go hella fast. You know, material shit is nothing. You know, just like that flood happened in, where that was at in Texas. You know, the man, let me tell you a quick story. It was 2 men that was rich. One worked at all the homeless shelters, fed them people. You know what I'm saying? Put time in and all the stuff on his free time, bar stuff. You know, and then the other rich man, every time he seen one at the store and he was in the car with his kids, he told them, don't be like them. Laughed in their face. Told his kids that in their face. Them people, you know, it hurted them, but they just shook it off and it was nothing, fuck that man and whatever. And then what happened in Houston was everything got turned upside down. Rich people didn't have nowhere to live at no more. Once they didn't have nowhere to live at no more, they had to go into that homeless shelter. In the homeless shelter where all them bums was at. Them 2 rich men, they didn't have nothing no more. They didn't have no home, no house, no home.